So at the end of here, we're going to do a right, please. At the end of this road, you're going to turn right. Yeah, just to let everyone know, this is Speke test centre. We've just had to come out of the test centre because there was the driving test coming in, so you don't want to be in the way of anyone on the driving test. This is a test coming in now. Let's see it come in. Pull over on the left here, just by the curb. And we couldn't do the safety question there because the driving test came in.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you this now, like, because I couldn't do it then because I wanted to get out the way. And anybody out there, don't start practicing in the test centre when there's a driving test on. Always make sure there's nobody there, or don't go in there at all. Safety question is, how do you check your brake lights are working if you're on your own?
Push the brakes, and if you see like reflection of the light, it means it's working.
Okay. So when it's safe to do so, I want you to go to traffic lights and turn left. to the end of this road, turn right please. And then when you get into the new road, you're going to turn right again, okay? Say to do so, can you wash the front windscreen? Take the next road on the left. Pull over on the left where it's safe and convenient. And when it's safe to do so, drive on. And when you get to the roundabout, it's right. Third exit. the next road on the right. Then there's a road saying right. And the end of this road saying left. Lights, you're going to turn right. Lights at the lights, please. At the end of this road, you're going to turn right. Today, Paula, have you went on your driving test? Pardon?
I've been doing great. All those replies and show me and tell me questions this morning.
Nice weather, isn't it? and turn right please at the junction. Side of the road, come over this side, Paula. You've got a grip on that, mate. That's traffic lights, turn left, please. Left at the lights. Take the next left, please. Next left, coming up now. Next left. In here, please. I want you to drive into a bay on the right. Too close. Do you remember what I said to you? If you're going to drive into a bay, don't drive behind a car. And you just got too close. That's what they'll do. They don't know you. They've got a clue where you are. How do they know they're going to stop? I looked at your foot. It was over the gas pedal. I had my foot over the brake. Remember what to do. Look around. And open your door, see if you're in. You're in? You need to get out now. No. No, reverse out. Let's say get out the car.
I thought like to
I might go
around everywhere.
Remember what we said though? Can you, just before we go, I mean, you know, you've already made a major mistake before. And you've done that before as well.
Yeah.
Can you not remember that saying though? You're going down the wrong side of the dual carriageway. I know where you come from, you turn, you would do that, yeah? Well, yeah, so, but remember I said to you, when you drive into a car park, don't pick a park when there's a car in front of you. Because
I think the car behind me, they were like clue, so I was like, God, I have to quickly.
In here, do you mean on the junction before?
Yeah. There was a carbohydrate.
Yeah, well, Paula, you keep
I
doing
got
the same
pressure.
stuff.
I know.
As soon as you get a little bit of pressure on you, you go to pieces. You know, it's time to, like, you know, it's time to get this done, isn't it? Yeah, this one here, we've actually practiced this. If you're going to go into drive into a bay, try not to drive behind a car that's in front of you now, because if you get too close like she did, I know they'll press the brake. They can't really afford to take a gamble on you, because don't forget, the examiners do not know you. You're a total stranger unless you've had them before, and even then, if you get any closer to the vehicle, they'll put the foot on the brake. So when we practice, she's always gone into like a space like the one next to us, or the space there either side of her would have been great, because if she would have gone forward, yeah, it wouldn't have been a major problem, because they wouldn't have to worry about her hitting the car. But because she picked this one, and why did you pick this one?
I didn't notice the car in front. I was too focused.
You
on the
didn't
car
see this,
behind.
yeah. So you're doing that again. She has a problem with cars behind. She suffers with peer pressure, which is normal, really. But she's got a little bit more than average. As soon as she sees a car behind, it's like, oh dear, what was you thinking the car behind was going to do?
I thought they wanted me to like hurry up so I can move out the way for them.
Did they say that?
No.
No, it's what you thought, wasn't it? Yeah, so what happens is your brain overthinks everything, so she thought that the car behind was saying hurry up, and really it wasn't. So she's picked the wrong spot here, and that's why I had to go on the brake, because she got a bit too close. And I'm only doing what they're doing. I couldn't let her hit that car, or let her brake late, because you know it's you got to think of safety first. And I know they say, you know, as long as they drive safely, they generally pass. But that's take that with a pinch of salt. Anyway, when it's safe to do so, can you reverse back out, please? She's actually in the bay, but I've had to put the brake on because she's too close to the silver car in front. Experienced drivers will go, oh yeah, that's the... Well, you know, every time they do it, they take 100 experienced drivers out. I would guess how many fail out of 100. And this is on a regular basis, this 70%, 70 fail out of 100. So experienced drivers say, oh, I'd have been alright there. Not on the driving test you wouldn't have been. So it's after before on the when she did the junctions, went down the wrong side of the dual carriageway. It generally means that's it. Then it's like a domino effect. Right here, please. They start overthinking everything, and then you need to be totally focused on what you're doing. You can't have a past, and you can't have a future. You have to be in the present. Anyone who's got a test coming up, right? When you take your driving test, don't get ahead of yourself. And don't stay behind yourself now. You make a mistake, you made a mistake. It's not going to help thinking about it. You've got to get on with it. And they'll give you credit. And you get your head together and carry on. And at the end of it, we're going to turn right, please. Now, Paula checks the mirrors and does this. But when a little bit of pressure, as she just said, at the junction before, she's done this before. And she keeps repeating the same thing over and over. Traffic lights are going to go left, please, left at the lights. It's not a bad little route, this. do this every time. You know there's parked cars here. How many times have we been down here? And you're staying left, you've got to get into the right lane. That car was backing off you behind us. Another car would have just pulled out in front of you. At the end of this road, you're going to go left, please. Leaving any late, you hesitated. You've got to move over. You know there's parked cars at that junction. We've been down this road so many times, and you insist on staying on the left. I know we say position normal is on the left, not where there's parked cars is. Otherwise, if you don't move over, you're going to hit a parked car. To the traffic lights, we're going to be doing the left. License, they don't care. You've got to stay off that giveaway line, haven't you? So the end of your left, please. That's 40 on you, don't tell you. Traffic lights are going to turn right. That's it. There's one left. Right here, please. Left here, please. Take the next road on the right. Next right. Road on the right. So we're going to turn right, please. On the left here now, just after the white car. Just here. Slow down, Paula. Okay, stop. Parking brake. Well, what do you think?
I know it's a fail, but
You've got two major fails.
okay.
Yeah.
How many series?
Yeah, you get one.
Really?
Yeah, you think you only get one series and that's it. You got two. One was going down the wrong way on a dual carriageway. You should have went into the middle.
Yeah.
Turn right. That's why I mentioned it in the car park. Too close to when she drove into the car park. Instead of picking a bay where it was empty. If you're going to go up against the car, you want to have your foot really over your brake, just slightly over the gas. You have to jump on the brake, which you don't want to do. The unmarked crossings as well, you know, you've been through them before. You should be on the brake, over the brake. The car's an automatic, so it just rolls itself. You can just lightly hit the brake, and you know your foot's on the brake, so it's good. And as long as you check both ways. And the last one, that road that we came down, Walton Road, you know to be in the right lane. You've been down there many times, and you decide to stay on the left. We've got a queue of traffic behind us, so you hold them up because he's waiting for you to move over. And then I had to push it over with the steering wheel. But it's your first one.
Yeah.
You know, it's, but you need to tell them what are you thinking, what are you feeling, especially when you were turning. The one that you did turning right, which you've done before, from the main road, you come out of the side road and went into, should go into the middle.
Yeah.
And it's quite a lot of people fail on this on the driving test and Speke. Instead of going into the middle, for some reason they don't look up. You look down at the floor and you're missing a no entry sign, road markings. Instead of turning right, instead of going to the middle and then turn right, because you've got a massive central reservation in the middle, they tend to just turn right. And when you go back there, if you look at on the video, look out for the no entry signs. How did you miss that? That's the question you want to ask yourselves if you're doing that. How did you miss them 2 signs? One sign will be enough.
Like you said, I had to look up and go into the video. Yeah.
Anyway, so I want to say a big thank you to Paula. We're trying to get her ready for the test. You know, we get emails by the DVSA, and they keep saying to us, you know, don't bring pupils who you know are going to fail. Bring people who you know you're going to pass. So unfortunately, they've tightened the rules up because there's so many people wanting tests, so they don't want the spaces wasted. So we've got to make sure Paula gets ready for it. Because if she gets more than 1 serious and 6 minors, then you're flagged up as a bad instructor, which is ridiculous really, because they don't take into consideration how nervous people are in today's society. Because I've seen everyone, even myself, everyone seems to be suffering from anxiety. Some have got it mild and some have got it like, you know, really heavy. But anyway, I want to say big thanks, Paula, and just want to say it's bye from me and Paula, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.